Yo, what is good, YouTube? It is your boy Make America Lit, back with another NBA 2K23 video. And in today's video, we are going to be ranking the top 5 shooting badges, in my opinion, in NBA 2K23. To start the video, I just want to say that I just want to get some honorable mentions out of the way. For this video, honorable mentions will be going out to these 3 badges. Volume Shooter, definitely one of those badges. I consider, to be just just one of those honorable mention badges. A very important badge to be running. Claymore, another one of those badges that I feel is just worthy of being mentioned. And then finally, catch and shoot. Those 3 badges right there are my 3 honorable mention badges that won't be making the top 5 list, but I feel are very strong badges. Moving on, our first badge that we are going to have is on the list at 5th, or number 5 is Deadeye. And Deadeye is very good badge, but again, it's just not the strongest badge that's going to be on this list as far as negating contest percentage. But it is very useful, especially for people who sit corner. You're going to get the most out of this badge more than anybody else, because people can only contest you from one angle, which is going to be from directly in front of you, which is where you're going to get the most use out of Deadeye. That's why I have Deadeye 5th. 4th, we have Green Machine. And in a game that is green or nothing, it's either green your shot or you don't make it. Green Machine is very vital, more important than it ever was in previous years, because if you don't green your shot, then your odds of making it are very, very low. I'm not mad at that. It kind of adds like a somewhat of a skill gap to shooting this year. But it does, put the price of Green Machine a lot higher, and this definitely becomes a must-have badge, because you're going to want that boost to greening your next shots and stuff like that. So Green Machine definitely 4th for me. Finally, now these 3 badges, it was kind of hard to come down to where I placed these 3 badges. These first 5th and 4th was kind of easy for me, just to be like, well, what badge would you prefer to have if you can only have this badge or that badge, or this badge and that badge? But these last 3 are kind of interchangeable, really. The last 2 was hard for me, but this 3rd one obviously wasn't super hard for me to decide, and that's Limitless Range. And that's a really strong one, and I know a lot of people are going to call me crazy for having Limitless Range 3rd in the top 5, but Limitless Range is very situational. Yeah, sure, you can shoot from Limitless, whether you're playing 1s or 2s or 3s or 5v5. But, I feel like most cases, people aren't going to just be sitting Limitless, and it's going to come at the price of, if you want Hall of Fame Limitless, you're going to be at the price of a 99.3. So, it's even more of a costly measure. But just Limitless Range in general as a badge, you're just not going to see many people sitting Limitless Range like every possession. So unless you're trying to specifically space out the defense or pull a lock away from your teammates and stuff like that, you got a lockdown on you, you don't want to be near your teammates so he can guard you and them, you would sit Limitless or whatever and kind of pull him away from the action. Outside of that, you're not going to really get much use out of Limitless Range. So that's why I don't have this as a top 1 or 2 badge, in my opinion. You might feel differently because of what you play or how you play, but that's just how I feel. And then this was the one that I kind of was like going back and forth to like, which one do I really value over the other? But I finally came to it that Agent 3 would be 2nd, just because there's going to be a lot of times where you just catch the ball and shoot the ball. You're not even going to be moving, doing step backs, dribbling, or anything like that. And Agent 3 is just strictly just basically stop and pop from 2K22 and 2K21. It's not going to just help with like moving shots. It's like stop and pop mixed with circus threes. It's going to help you with moving shots and fading shots, but also when you take a dribble move and do a step back and you're just standing still off the step back, it's going to help you with that as well too. So it's basically stop and pop mixed with circus threes, which is why Agent 3 is such a really big or an important badge. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I felt like that would only help me in those instances where I'm catching the ball, dribbling and shooting, or doing a step back or off dribble shot, or I'm fading, doing a step back or something like that. Whereas this next badge is going to help you no matter what. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really matter where or how you're shooting the ball. It's going to help you, and that's going to be blinders. Blinders is hands down the best badge or best shooting badge, in my opinion, in NBA 2K23 this year. You know, blinders, you know, it helps with contests like from the front and the sides and from behind you as well too. So you're gonna get like you know, just even more of a negation to contest percentage with blinders versus Deadeye or even guard up. So that's why I feel like blinders is the, you know, most important badge. You know, if I could have just one badge, and that's really how I decided to order between these 3 badges. I was like, well, if I can only have 2 badges, what 2 badges would I choose out of these 3? And it would be blinders and Agent 3. And then I decided, well, you know, if you could only take one of these badges, what would be the one shooting badge that you have on your build? And it just came down to blinders just being more effective and more useful than Agent 3 in most situations when you're shooting the ball. You know, blinders can impact every single time you shoot the ball, whereas Agent 3 is only going to impact when you're shooting off that dribble or fading and stuff like that. So that right there is my rank for the top 5 shooting badges in NBA 2K23. We have Deadeye 5th, Green Machine 4th, Limitless Range 3rd, Agent 3 2nd, and Blinders is number 1. It's been your boy Make America Lit. Please drop a comment down low and tell me what you think your top 5 shooting badges are in NBA 2K23. But once again, it's been your boy Make America Lit. Please be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more NBA 2K23 content, badge breakdowns, and of course more top 5 videos like this. I'm out, guys. Peace.